Okay, this is basically my video recording of the presentation I would have done the other day. Again, sorry for missing it, and sorry if my voice sounds a little iffy. So I wanted to talk about my paper first quickly. The idea behind my paper was basically talking about sex education with students, and the main thing I talked about was prevention methods. And the kind of hypothesis of my paper is to remember that this is a population that is just starting to learn about sex and possible ways of preventing STIs and things like that, and preventing birth, all that stuff. So the idea I had was we need to make sure that obviously we want to teach them as much as we can, but we also want to teach them we want to make sure we teach them the right amount at once. Like, you can't teach a second grader to add, subtract, multiply, and divide all on the same day. They won't get it. So basically, that was the idea of my paper, was to make sure that while we are teaching sex education to, that's just references, to students, that we are making sure what we're teaching is comprehensible to them, because again, brand new information, and they might not really understand a lot of what we are talking about and that kind of stuff. So that's that. So here is my PowerPoint, or for the lesson plan I would have my class do. So safe sex methods. Oh, let me zoom out. So basically, I would have my class form a group. We're going to use our computers, because no one ever looks in a book anymore, to do research on some type of sexual prevention method, like for a sex safety method, and then we're going to present them to the class. So the prevention methods, after we have enough groups, we can use these. Group 1, external condoms. Group 2, birth control pills. Group 3, IUDs. Group 4, the pull-out method. And Group 5, internal condoms. So here would be the grading rubric for how I would do this. This is how they'll get graded. I'll show what the actual presentation will look like in a sec. Oh, sorry. So what they would have to do is describe the method that they're choosing or chose. When this method should be used and applied. Why is this even a useful method? Is this method in the best method compared to other methods in your opinion? Does this method help prevent the spread of STIs? How well known is the awareness of using this method? Is this method easy or difficult to apply? And what is the effectiveness of this method? I thought those 8 questions would kind of help students figure out what they need to do and just get a good start on it's good, not overwhelming amount of information, but enough, which kind of also ties into my paper in the sense of that you're learning, and also having them research one thing will get them to know that one thing very well, instead of trying to learn all of these birth methods at once. So this is the grading rubric I made. Let me just flip to the phone. So you're going to have 5 to 6 slides plus a reference slide, and explain with your partners what you've researched and what you've learned. These slides should just be bullet pointed and should not be reading directly off of the slide. So basically, I just don't want students to just be standing up there and just reciting information, because no one likes that. Got to throw in a little bit of your own info off the top of your head. Like I said there, you should have information about what to say prepared. And the grades can vary and are not set at these scores I have down here. So it's a total of 30 points in each category. 10 points in each category, 30 points, excuse me, total. And this will help this is how we'll calculate the grade. And I also did mention in there, it's not like you can go from either a 30 or a 25. You could get a potential like 29. Like, you could get a 9 out of 10 in one category and 10 out of 10 in the other two. Still a very good grade. All right, so there's that. And then there's the who is presenting first. And at the end there, I just threw in a little picture of some contraception methods, and I made sure to include some that I did not put in before. That way, in case students wanted to go with a different one, instead of the 5 I had at the start there, they had some other options. And yeah, that's that.